I can't really go back to when I first sparred, but I can go back to when I first fought. It was like a kickboxing match back in Hawaii.
It's in Hawaii?
Yeah. It was
How old were you?
I was 19 at that time.
19.
Dude.
And would you say, nowadays, would you say that's, if you're trying to go somewhere with it at least, right? If you're trying to go pro, would you say that's a little bit on the older side now because of, like how UFC has really risen and now kids are taking classes at 5 years old, just like your daughter. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So would you say that's like pretty true?
Yes and no. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yes and no.
Yeah. So at 19, you took your first kickboxing match?
Yeah, I took my first smoker fight. Oh, dude, man. It was
Tell me about it. Let's go.
Dude, it was fucking nerve-wracking. Like I felt like my legs was like jello. Like I heard nothing but just me stepping on the rings. I heard no crowd. I was nervous as fuck, man. I fought this really good guy. He was like really top-notch boxer.
He was a boxer. Like was he like a pro or was he just like?
He was just a very experienced boxer, man. And he lit my ass up.
Really?
Yeah.
Like on the, so you said it was a kickboxing match, right?
Yeah, it was a kickboxing match.
But then he was more lighting you up on
the punches.
On the punches.
Yeah.
He was sitting heavy on it or what?
He was sitting heavy, man. I felt like after we fought, like I felt like I had fucking, like I remember I told my coach like, hey, I gotta throw up. So I think I got a slight concussion for sure. Yeah. And then after that, man, like it kind of made me like look back, like, do I really want to do this? Like, but I took a step back and then like, you know what? I'm not gonna like give up and I'm gonna still kind of try. And then 4 months later, that's when I got my first MMA fight.
4 months later.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll take it a step back.
Yeah.
After you got that, what made you have that resilience?
I guess it was more like my coach knew what I was capable of. You know what I mean? Like it was the first fight, like I didn't expect to win, like, or everybody wants to win their first fight for sure. But I guess after losing that fight, that made me kind of hungry. Like I wanted to get better. It's something that I need to improve on, So that's where it kind of led me to like kept on going.
Yeah, it's that's the other thing too. I think it's just as a guy especially too. Yeah. It's just like we're more animalistic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it comes down to that stuff. After you got that concussion, did you go up to your coach or was your coach motivating you? Or did he have to be like, come on, no, get your pull your head out of your ass?
Honestly, I honestly don't remember, but
I
don't remember, man.
Yeah.
I remember just fucking going. I fucking went to go get Pizza Hut. I was so hungry, and then I just kind of rest, just kind of like, overanalyze everything. Like, do I really want to do kickboxing or do I want to do MMA?
Yeah.
I was really based as a Muay Thai kickboxing fighter. That was my style. That's why. And I felt like I was discouraged from what I was like I thought my kickboxing or Muay Thai was good, But, I think it was more like a nerve. Like I couldn't fight.
Oh, that's so fascinating. Yeah. So you were kind of, you were disappointed in yourself because you thought you could have done better based on whatever training you had before. Yeah. But it was your first fight, right?
Yeah.
But then doesn't everyone think that way? Like, when everyone hits pads, they're king on the pads in the bag.
Yeah.
But like Bolo Young said on Bloodsport, bags don't hit back.
Yeah. It feels like if I look back at my old videos of me holding bags, I'm like, damn, that's fucking no. I'll look at that like, it's terrible.
It's legitimately like my first podcast. I look back at it. I'm like, oh, next one. Next one. Yeah. I mean, that's good for you that you didn't quit though. I mean, this is obvious, but then that's how you get good at anything. Yeah,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah. I wasn't going to take that first loss as I'm just going to stop.
What did you most learn in that first kickboxing match? What was like a light switch for you that you had to adjust, whether it was mentally or physically, that, I'm going to do this for the next time?
For me, I think it was one, my cardio. My cardio sucked at the time. I really thought that you didn't need cardio, I always thought it was just the skills, but no, you need cardio for sure. And the mentality of like the next time, sometimes you get hit, you have to face the fact that you're going to get hit no matter what.
Yeah. So like blocking punches with your face.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. How would you go about that? Because I think like we were talking about, that's the biggest reason why people don't start Muay Thai, right? And again, fair enough. Fair enough. How do you even train that? You just go in there and spar?
No, I think it's just showing up every day, you know, like learning the basics every day, coming to practice, coming to training. I think that's once you do that every day, I think you'll pick up, you know.
Yeah. And then moving on to when you had your first MMA 4 months, how did that lead? That's completely different, man. That's a completely different transition.
Different transition, man. Like I had to learn how to. At the time, I wrestled in high school, so I kind of knew some stuff, and then I had to learn how to do jiu-jitsu. And then it's weird because that first fight, like I won by a TKO, but I was fighting on the ground most of the time instead of standing up.
Oh, the first MMA fight you won by TKO. Fight, yeah. Really?
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
It was a ground and pound, second round, I remember.
Really? Yeah. How did you get him on the ground though? You wrestled him down, or did you like knock or?
I remember he tried taking me down, and then I sweeped him, and then I landed on top of him on a mount, and then I just started ground and pounding him. And it was funny when I was like ground and pounding him, I looked at ref like, "Hey, are you gonna stop the fight, man? Like, fuck, I'm getting tired."
Yeah. I was like, you better, exactly. It was like, before he recovers, okay, and gets up.
And it was my first MMA fight, so it was a little different too. Like I had the same jitters, you know, like I did not hear the crowd. Like all I heard was footsteps. It was like white noise. So,
yeah. Were you more hesitant of the MMA fight because there's so much more that goes into it? I know that you just said that, you wrestled in high school. Or it was high school?
Yeah, high school.
High school. Did you wrestle in college at all?
No.
Okay, so you at least you had some background into it. But how about like the jiu-jitsu aspect? Since you weren't experienced in MMA yet, were you scared of that aspect to where you lacked that knowledge?
No. Actually, I picked up jiu-jitsu pretty quick, you know. Like I really like grown into it. Like I really liked it a lot, you know.
Yeah. What made you... So you do pure Muay Thai now?
Yeah, I do.
Like straight up, like pure Muay Thai. What made you go into the love of pure Muay Thai other than pursuing like a straight up MMA career? What was it about this Muay Thai?
Honestly, like ever since I moved to Vegas, like I just remember watching, like I had a friend named Sean Cantor. He introduced me to Syndicate MMA at the time when I used to train.
Who was it?
Sean Cantor.
Dude, he was my trainer, man.
Oh man, yeah.
Dude, he's from Hawaii, right?
Yeah, he's from Hawaii. We
trained with him for like 2 years.
Yeah, we went to elementary, intermediate, high school together, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he took me to Syndicate MMA, and then there was like a lot of like Muay Thai fighters there, and I was like starstruck, you know. I think I saw like Chaz Mulkey, and I was like, oh, that's him. Chaz Mulkey like can't stop crazy, you know. I used to like grow up watching that.
Who was it?
Chaz Mulkey.
Okay, yeah.
And then I don't know. I saw Master Nope, and I saw like a legit like Thai trainer. I was like, oh, I want to train with this dude, you know. So I guess I fell in love more of the art of Muay Thai. Like I could really see myself doing that instead of like a gritty MMA. Like and then I started to like not doing jiu-jitsu at the time. I was like doing more Muay Thai and being more focused on Muay Thai.
Was it something about like the grappling aspect of it that you didn't like?
Yeah, you know, like I think it was my third MMA fight. I was fighting a wrestler, and dude, his ground was really good, you know. And then I think after that fight, like I just didn't want to go on the ground anymore. Like I just wanted to do Muay Thai. I just wanted to stand up.
Dude, what I've learned from, training MMA and like the wrestling aspect of it, I know that wrestling is arguably the most important skill to have. At least have some wrestling defense, if you're going to go in there, because you will get murked. You will get controlled on the ground. But then I was talking to Joanne Calderwood, right? Shout out Joanne. And we were talking, and then I think for the most part, everyone hates wrestling, man. Everyone hates doing the drills. And kudos to them. The people like you that wrestled even in high school and, college and all that, because even just the warm-ups make me fucking tired. It's like fireman carries, you know what I mean?
Crazy,
all those types of drills. I'm like, dude, this is so crazy. And then I'm sure the strikers, they expect to bang.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're getting controlled for 5 minutes, 5 rounds.
Yeah.
It just breaks your will.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does.
It breaks your will. Yeah, man.